everyone. We thought we'd show you some simple partner yoga poses today in case you're getting bored in lockdown. You can do these with your partner or with your children, but please be careful and put cushions and pillows around because the hospital is already busy enough at the moment, so try not to hurt yourself trying these poses. But they're very simple, so everybody should be able to do them. So my glamorous assistant will come and help me demonstrate some of these simple poses. Welcome, Angelo. So the first one is a variation of the boat pose in yoga. So holding each other's hands, put your feet together and lean back a little bit. And one foot at a time, start to straighten your legs. There's a really nice stretch for the hamstring muscles, stretch for the legs. And then coming back down. And then bring your feet a bit wider and your hands in the middle. And then one foot at a time, opening the legs out wide. Then a wide-legged boat pose. Also a really nice stretch, and you can pull on each other's hands a bit. Try to keep your back straight. And coming back down. So those are some of the warm-up poses. And then for this one person is more static, and the person on the top is going to do a plank position on top. So put your hands onto the shins or the ankles of your base, and then with one leg in one hand, and then lift the other leg. So then you're in a plank position, pushing down with your hands, trying to keep your back straight, your hips level, and then one leg at a time, coming out of the pose. And then there's a slightly harder version of that, where both of you are in plank position. So your base is in a plank position, hips nice and low, and then the flyer takes the back of the ankles, and then bring one foot at a time onto the shoulder, look forward. When you feel comfortable, bring the other leg up, and coming into a double plank position. Does that feel okay? Yeah. And then one leg at a time, stepping out. And then we'll come into a double downward dog. So first of all, for downward dog, you need to have your feet hip width or more apart, pressing down into the hands, relaxing the shoulders away, and tipping the bum up to the sky. And then when your base is in a good, strong, solid downward dog, you can come in front of them, place your hands in front, bring your toes onto the bottom of their spine, check that's okay, is that okay? Bring the other foot up, and then maybe you can walk a bit closer, bring your head a bit closer, into a double downward dog. But always check that your base is feeling okay. Is that okay? Yeah. And then one foot at a time, coming out. Check. So now coming up. And we'll do a nice stretch together. So coming into a chair pose, so deeply bend your knees, legs together. Take the opposite hands together, so his right arm and my right arm. Lean back and open the opposite arms out, stretching open. Then coming back, taking the wrists, and the other side to open, staying in your deep chair pose if you can, and you feel it in your thighs. Coming back, standing up, and then we'll go to just a nice fun shape that you can make together. So standing next to each other, you want your inside feet to be together, and then a big step out with the other foot, and your foot is pointing away, and bend that knee deeply. So you're in a, if you know this yoga pose, it's warrior two. So that position with your hips at the front. Bring your inside arm behind you, outside arm comes up and over, and try to make a heart shape with your hands. So your legs at the bottom of the heart, and your hands at the top. Coming back up, and we'll do the other side, as always in yoga. Bringing your inside feet together, outside foot, a big step, deep bend, and then an alternative version is to bring your hands together to make the base at the heart. I want to make it look like the base, and coming up and over. And back out again. And the last pose, which is a little bit more tricky. So your base lies on the ground. You can give it a try, but again, play safe, have cushions around. And your base needs to have quite good shoulder and arm strength for this. So don't try it if your base is a child or someone who's not very strong. But this is very easy to do if you have an adult and a child flying. So I would be like the child. So first of all, bringing your hands onto the ground so you're nice and stable, and your base is putting the hands roughly over the hips and the tummy area. Then you can bring your legs up. Try to bring your hands onto your base's arms. You can stay there, lift your chest a little bit. So if you watch me, I'm looking up. And then if you feel stable, you can lift your arms up. Point your toes away. Look up, that's really important. If you look down, you're going to fall down. And when you're ready to come down, bringing your hands back, bringing your feet to the ground. And then a nice way to get your base up is to come backwards and pull your base up so they don't have to stand up by themselves. You have to look after your base. And that's it. Enjoy, play safe, and don't get too bored in lockdown. Bye.